Hello everybody, it's me, Miles, the one with the terrible microphone quality, and yes, this is my actual real voice. Deal with it, because I can't fix it. Vic the Explorer just sent out a new video, Sweet Little Bumblebee, from Gotcha Life 2, and I watched it, and I went, you know what? Speculation time. I've had enough. I was tired of sitting around watching other people's theories, and I haven't had to go with my own theory yet, and I'm a fan of Vic, so this is a video of my speculation on every single character from Vic's series that I just like to call Change of Face now. That's what I like to call the series now, so deal with it. I decided to speculate every single character: pink, lavender, lilac, red, purple, and blue. And this random ass character I can't even remember the name of. I can't tell if that's lavender or a new character, I don't know. They haven't shown up once. But I would like to do a whole entire speculation of every single one of these characters and my theories on them. Let's go. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that pink was most likely driven towards blue, driven to lust. The reason why I say this is because originally in the first video, not counting that see you on the floor video, we see her actually as a normal human being, and I'll show you the video. White. Her lipstick was white, although most of the times we see it as black. I'll show you more evidence in the Loveful animation. All of a sudden, after that whole entire video, her lipstick is now magically gray. That's no coincidence. And in the next video, which is a little bit disturbing to me, Shut Up and Sleep With Me, we see her lipstick is fully black. In her supposing happy wedding photo, she has both her eyes and white lipstick, meaning she was clearly happy way back then before. So, what changed now? Well, in my theory, I think that either 2 out of the 3 things happened. 1, her spouse most likely either got abusive and she wanted to get away from him by starting to fall in love with blue, or she just started getting dissatisfied by her own spouse, so she started going for blue, seeing how he was most likely younger than most likely her own spouse, or 3, she's just a psychopath. It's one of those 3, or maybe even all 3, who knows. But we do know this: Pink wasn't originally a bad guy. She actually cared about Blue a lot. She actually loved Blue. However, as the videos start to progress, she easily started becoming a bad guy, which started making her seem less likable. But the theory most likely stands as she wasn't originally a bad guy, but she was driven to being an abuser. Alright, next character. Now, before you all get so pissy with me and start whining about in the comments that Purple is clearly a bad guy, let me theorize here. Are you the theorist here? No, shut up. You're the one watching the video. Now, I only got this theory after I watched the new video, Sweet Little Bumblebee, and the only reason why I think Purple may or may not be a purposeful or accidental influencer on Red is only because of this one scene here. When Red tells Purple about, well, maybe if I change my preference and maybe if I change myself as Pink so he'll like me, she looked even shocked when Red said that, as if that's not what she meant. Maybe Purple was saying maybe it's not a good idea for you to like Blue, considering that he's a little bit older and he likes pink. Maybe. I'm not saying I'm completely on Purple's side here. I'm just saying that maybe when she was talking to Red, that's not entirely what she meant, and Red took it the wrong way. My theory is that Purple wants to help Red in some way. The way is completely beyond me. I don't know. But anytime Red experiences some intense emotion, Purple leaves as if she doesn't want to be involved if something were to go wrong. Because the 2 times she left was when Red was thanking Purple for her screwed up mindset. Purple left. And as you clearly just saw right now, when I can't speak. When Red was looking at the bulletin board, clearly looking worried, Purple looked at her and left as if she didn't want to be a part of that psychological breakdown. Speaking of psychological breakdown, here's the next theory. Now, this theory is one that has been on my mind for a very, 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 very long time. Now, based on the whole entire beginning of the series to Sweet Little Bumblebee, I'm pretty sure Blue is on the edge of a mental breakdown. I have so much proof of this, it's not even funny, but honestly, we'd be here all day if I gave you proof. Now, my theory does touch up on some very sensitive topics, so if you do indeed want to skip past that because you don't want to hear that, my editor is going to put up where we should, skip to. And I'll start on every single bit of evidence because I don't even know how to explain my own theory without it. Bitch took my heart and she froze it. Don't touch it, 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 don't touch it. In all those animations, the one where Blue felt the most intense emotions are both the Look, Don't Touch and Sweet Little Bumblebee. In Look, Don't Touch, he snapped at his sister thinking that his sister was watching him, his sister being Lavender. And when Lavender was saying, "No, I wasn't looking at you," he dialed it down. And even after that, in the Sweet Little Bumblebee one, he still has his trust on her despite the fact that he left her during the Shut Up and Sleep With Me video. Oh boy, I feel like a filthy theorist saying this. Now, if you can clearly see, in the Sweet Little Bumblebee, unlike every other animation where he looks happy, he actually seems abnormally terrified because you can see that permanent kiss mark where you guessed it, most likely Pink's from. And all I can say from that is after that whole experience, Blue's innocence gone. Snapped from existence, never to be seen again. It's just gone. Because his eyes are completely different. He's in a permanent freeze or flight instinct. Where no matter who shows up, he freezes. He just freezes. No matter what. And in the end of the video, Vic themselves said that this was it was a metaphor. What I theorize is that after this whole situation happened, Blue feels unclean after what happened with Pink because Pink's married and Red is a young girl. He's 25 while Red is 19. He feels unclean about this whole entire situation and he feels guilty about it. He feels like he should be in jail for it. but he's not. And Vic themselves said this is a 1 out of 2 chance, or 1 out of 2 part of Blue losing his mind. Therefore, I think that later on in the series, Blue is going to do something that normally Blue wouldn't do. And that's the one thing that actually scares me about this. We all know Blue is the most sweetest thing known to man, but in every single video, the intro started changing. More text was either added, deleted, and in the sweet little bumblebee, Blue had drawn on horns and a smile. So, my theory is that in the last video, maybe the last video of this whole entire series, Blue's gonna snap and do something that he normally wouldn't do. I don't know what it'll be, and I don't know when. But I know that he's gonna snap. I can feel it in my bones that he is going to snap. But this is all a theory. A gotcha video theory.